Hello everyone and welcome back to the Up the Guts podcast. Joining you as always is your host Tricky, my co-host Holty, laid out by Connor. So he's a bit of a
laid out.
Yeah, a bit of.
He's put the red vest on.
Yeah, no, he's laid out apparently.
Oh my goodness gracious!
But yes, how was your weekend, Holty? Cricket back up and going. How did you go? Fill us in with a bit of cricket. How good's cricket?
Eventful. I got picked for our thirds at Clyde, which is B grade for us. First time back with the two-piece ball in 2 years. As I've been playing up in our seconds, and we use a four-piece ball. And instead of swinging it 2 feet, I was swinging it 6 feet. So a lot of wides came from my old overs using the two-piece ball. I got put up to 3. I haven't batted at three since under 16s, and that's when I was half decent with the stick. Went out first ball. Everyone else made runs but me. In the end, I think we made about 296, and took the new rock, and did me back in the third over. Eventful weekend. And I was struggling to sit here now. I feel like I've got a cock up my ass. That's how sore it is.
Well, you still managed to go play a bit of golf today, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Bit of Voltaren cream, a bit of Panadol.
Wouldn't that get you back a bit? Or?
Oh, I'm feeling it now.
So I was a late call-in because obviously Victoria Premier Cricket pushed their start back a week, so it starts this week. So I just went to Devon. I just said I'm available if needed, no fuss if not. Then I got put in the F grade.
Oh, no.
I'm going to put it out there. Bowling in the lower grades is harder than bowling in the high grades.
Oh, correct. Absolutely.
First ball, I came into bowl. I came on first change. I came into bowl. The boundaries are in really close. I shit you not, about 25, 30 metres.
Is this Glover or is this
No,
Junction?
we're at Barton Recreation Reserve.
Oh, Barton. Yeah, that used to be our home ground.
So I come in first ball. Like, if we're talking B grade, my seconds bowling, I've come in and I've gone, geez, I've hit the spot straight away. This guy's just swung his bat at it, towed me over mid-wicket for 6.
Yeah.
And it's hardly gone anywhere. It sounded horrific.
Yep.
And then I was like, all right, I'm going to test him for a straight one, see if I can put him, because he can obviously swing it. I'm going to test him for a straight one, see if I'll get through him.
Oh, here we go.
What's he do? Pulls out the baseball bat. Baseball shots me down the ground for 4.
Oh.
And I was just like, it's going to be one of these days, isn't it? End up getting out, though. Won the battle, ended up taking 2. So
well done.
I was happy with that. Then we chased it down with about 15 overs to spare, and we were finished by before 4 o'clock.
We finished by about 6.
Yeah, we were done by 4.
Oh.
Because we bowled first, and they were doing this test in F grade, I don't know why, of 35-35.
Yep.
Instead of 40-40. They're doing like a trial thing. We bowled our 35 by before 2.
That's not bad.
Yeah, we
That's very good.
We bowled it in under 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, so we were cruising.
Jeez.
Yeah, so that was good.
That's not bad.
Got a bit of bone to pick with the... is it Casey Cardinia, West Gippsland? What is it?
It's Casey Cardinia League, according to Game Face. But it says Game Face / WGCA.
Now, I was sitting there scoring, and what I heard was absolutely gobsmacked.
Oh.
What the fuck are these new rules?
Yeah.
Have you heard them? 2-day cricket? It's not even fucking 2-day cricket.
Nah.
You're batting 1 day, so you're playing 70 overs. You bat 35 1 week and 35 the next week.
Yeah.
You win the toss, you want to bat that week.
Correct.
So if you go out early in the first week, you're fucked.
Yep.
What are these new rules? Mm-hmm. What are they?
Especially if you get chucked up to third since under 16s.
Apparently they're trying to, for weather conditions or something to appropriate, so you've got some... I don't give a shit. This is appalling. And you know in F grade, we had a guy just smoking him. He used to be probably a former ones player, I'm pretty sure, because he was like a former name of the club. I always see like up in the rooms. He had to retire at 50.
Oh,
yeah.
Raise the bat and walk off.
We got informed this.
Oh, no.
When he was on 47. 47 he was on. And then he hits a 4 to bring up his 51. And then Marina Park, people are like, yep, now you're off. And he's like, oh, right.
Oh. Sorry, JP, but I don't like Marina Park. I'm not a fan of them.
Retiring at 50, what are these new rules? What the hell is going on?
Yeah, and I got a bone to pick too. I don't like two-piece balls anymore.
No?
No, don't like them. I had to bowl them. I had to bowl the new ball cross seam to at least try and... Oh, I don't like two pieces. 4 pieces are better.
Yep. Now I reckon we go into some highs and lows.
Ooh.
Well, a high for me would have to be that cricket is back.
Yes.
But then on the backside, a low to me was the fact that KC South Melbourne pushed it back a week. Because I thought I was supposed to be starting my commentary last week, and I got absolutely shafted. So hopefully we're good to go this week. And it's a bit of a worry, though. I looked at the weather, and I know you can't look too much in advance. But
you can't.
Friday is 100% chance of rain. And you know what turf wickets are like?
Oh, God.
Yep.
That's a lot of
that's a bit of a worry. But, yeah, that's my highs and lows. What about you? Not many there?
High. Really not many. Still recovering.
Wouldn't be your cricket performance, would it?
Nah, it wouldn't be. Nah, not at all. High. I'll say we got the win. That's boring. But another high. I'm still recovering from the grand final. So still getting back to 100%. Low, doing me back, and I can't even sit down for at least 20 minutes. Like I'm struggling.
Yep.
Here, like I'm sweating, like I'm in distress here. I'm like Tiger Woods, like yeah, and that's about it actually. And I'll go feedback sandwich back to another high.
Yep.
I was very happy with Jeremy Cameron winning the Cargy Greaves for Geelong.
Yeah, well, we're going to touch on that, mate. That's good.
Beautiful.
You got any other lows or not?
Nah.
That's a good leeway into what we got here. What I've
Beautiful.
got, I've typed up here in the notes is we'll go through each club's top 5 in the BNF count, and we'll discuss what we thought, if we thought this is about right.
Oh, the first one.
I'll do one club, you do another club, so on and so on.
Beautiful.
All right,
the
so
first one.
Adelaide. Rory Laird took out...
it should have been!
Took out, I don't know what their medal... I probably should have put what their medal was called, but he took out first place in their BNF of 118 votes.
Should have been a Brownlow
Second place was... Shut up. He didn't even poll the most for his club. Second place... closely followed was actually Jordan Dawson on 114 votes. Then it was Ben Keys, fair way behind on 88 and third. Taylor Walker on 82. And Brodie Smith, the defender, on 72.
Yeah, that was a bit surprising when I saw that one.
Brisbane?
Heading up to
And obviously,
Fitzroy.
clubs do different, like, what do you call it?
Oh,
Process of votes is what I'm trying to say.
Correct, yes.
Different structures.
Especially Melbourne.
Oh, look at the amount of votes.
Oh, my God. I nearly died when I saw that. Heading up to Fitzroy.
Brisbane.
First place, blame the obvious, Lockie Neal with 66 votes. And then we had, in second place, we had Hugh McCluggage with 59.
It's not far behind.
And then Brandon Starkovich.
51.
Harris Andrews and the motorbike, whatever it is. What's that shark thing? Shark doo-doo-doo thing? Charlie Cameron with 46.
Oh, no.
Baby shark, got it.
Yeah, I don't know about the Harris Andrews one.
Nah, I don't agree with that either.
I'm not big on that one. I'm trying to think who else could have been. Maybe a Daniel Rich.
That's questionable.
Yeah, but I didn't think Harris Andrews did much really.
Zorko?
Yeah, maybe a Zorko.
Yeah.
Didn't think Zach Bailey.
Yeah, I agree with Zach Bailey actually. Yeah, I'm not. Harris Andrews.
Now moving on to Carlton. First place Brownlow medalist Patrick Cripps with 181 votes, but closely followed by Sam Doherty on 173. Then you had Sam Walsh on 163. Charlie Curnow on 149,
Coleman
and
medalist.
George Hewitt on 125, which I believe Hewitt, when he went down and couldn't get back up late in that season, that was crucial to Carlton not playing finals, I thought. He was very critical to their game plan. He came in and he played terrific, I thought.
But still.
But I think that top five is pretty solid.
The reason why they didn't play finals, Corey Durden. Heading over to your mob of the Collingwood Magpies in first place with 291 votes. We had Jack Cruz. Well deserved. Then we had the skipper in Scott Emblebury with 276 votes.
Pretty sure Dad told me there was a stat out of the last, I think he's played 16 seasons or 17 seasons.
Yep.
He's finished top 3.
No, that is true.
Was it 14 of them? I think 14. Yeah.
Yes, that's true. Because I think he went winner in 011.
And a lot of seconds.
Yeah, 011 winner, and then second 12, and then he just won like 7 in a row, something like that. And then
one of the best to ever do it for the Collingwood Magpies.
Oh yes, absolutely. Peter Moore with
Darcy Moore.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Darcy Moore with 269. Then how did he do that? With 266 in 4th place, and then Steely Boy with 265 in 5th.
I know I love him, but you're a bit surprised Nick Dacos didn't make top 5.
Very.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Mm-hmm.
I think he came 7th in the end, but I was a bit. He got the best young player, but I thought he might have got top 5. Some people I saw when they were predicting him were putting him nearly top 3. A lot of people had him in 2nd and 3rd.
I'm very shocked that Josh Dacos is not up there.
Yeah, Josh Dacos' season was very underrated. I think he came 9th or 10th.
That's very low.
Now, Essendon haven't done theirs yet. They've just got back from their trip to Europe. Kane Corns loves that.
Oh, they've got stuff to figure out.
Oh,
first.
do they? And so moving on to Freo, the winner of their BNF was Andrew Brayshaw, comfortably on 273 votes. Then, is he All-Australian? No. I think he was in the squad. Mm-hmm. Brennan Cox, 2nd place on 200. Then equal 3rd, my boy Caleb Sarong and Alex Pearce on 197. Then Lockie Schultz in 5th position on 192.
I like that.
I'm trying to think. Hayden Young, maybe a bit stiff.
Yeah. Yep.
That's one probably I could think of. But other than that, it's pretty good. You can take your cutters.
Heading down to Premier Town, we had Jezza and Cameron Guthrie tied. Were you a bit shocked? Tied winner at 113 votes. No, I wasn't shocked. Guthrie had a very underrated season. People don't notice him. I reckon Guthrie plays sort of like a Mitch Duncan, sort of. People just don't notice him.
A lot of running, unrewarded running sometimes.
Yeah,
and can find a lot of the ball too.
Oh, absolutely you can. And a lot of tackling as well from those two.
I don't think he's a superstar as such because I feel like he hasn't hit the scoreboard enough.
No, you're right there. Absolutely.
So if there's one falter in his game, that's probably one of them.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Both of them on 113 votes. And then in 2nd place, we had the Blix with 104.
What a season. All Australian.
He has improved very much. And then, this bloke, Mr. Consistent in the Carji Greaves down in Premier Town. Tom Hawkins with 98 votes, and then we had Bags Tyson Stengel with 97
What a story.
in 4th.
What a story by Tyson Stengel.
I hope he writes a book.
Drafted by Richmond. I want to say...
Adelaide?
Was he delisted or was he traded from Richmond?
Delisted.
And then went to Adelaide.
Traded.
And then got delisted.
Oh, no, yes.
Because of obviously the situation with the drugs. Got caught. And then went and played for... Who did he... He played in this, I want to say Sample.
I think you're right.
Was it West Torrens I think he might have played for? Won a flag there.
Sounds more like
and then got picked up by Geelong and now finished 5th in the BNF and arguably could have nearly been in the conversation. He got a vote for the North Smith medal count.
Mm-hmm.
What a season by him. And All-Australian too.
Yep. Very good. Very good.
Now moving on to Gold Coast, another team that do their voting a bit differently. Have a look at this. At Gold Coast, first place you have Took Miller on 566 votes. Well deserved.
Holy shit.
Second place you got Noah Anderson on 504. Third place you got David Swallow on 479. Fourth place Jared Witts on 474. Oh, done a bit of spelling mistake. He just looked at it here. But fifth place Sam Collins, or Collings if I've writ, on 440.
Very good. I like that. Gold Coast has done that well. That's probably how I'd have pictured it too. Heading over to GWS, to the bigger, greater sound of the West, the Orange team. Yes, Kelly Underwood.
Sound of the Giants.
Sam Taylor with 156, taking out the win.
All-Australian as well.
And All-Australian. And then we had our big man, Stefan Coggs, with 108, taking second place.
What a bounce back that season.
Oh, absolutely. I reckon he's had a very, very up and down career, but he's just bounced back so strong when he goes down. Then we had Tom Green with 104 votes taking
Big
third
feature.
place. And then we have Harry Himmelberg with 99 taking fourth place. And then, Jesse Hogan with 93 taking fifth place.
Now, one question here. Where do you think Harry Himmel, with a new coach, Adam Kingsley going over there, where's Harry Himmelberg start round one? Is it centre-half back or is it centre-half forward?
He kind of flies a fair bit, so I'm going to say intercept mark.
Yep. I don't mind that too. I liked it when he went down there. He took a lot of intercept marks, intercept possessions, racked up the ball a fair bit, and used the ball well too.
Yeah, because I had a little bit of a think there with his goal kicking. It's a bit,
Yeah.
But I reckon marking, chef kiss. I reckon very good.
Now onto the Hawks. You got James Sicily, well deserved and snubbed of the Australian, I reckon, team.
Yes.
With 123 votes. Then up and coming Giant Newcomb, what a season and what a player. 115, the boy from Poowong. Then Dylan Moore in third place with 113. Then it went Blake Hardwick on 82 and Tom Mitchell on 79.
You like that leaderboard?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Very good. And
I didn't think Tom Mitchell had that great of a season.
No, neither.
Blake Hardwick surprised me a little bit. That's probably about it.
I didn't even realise. I blanked out for a bit. Yeah, that's a bit surprising, actually. And then heading over to, we'll bring it back next year, Melbourne Town. Another team that does their votes a little bit differently. Clayton Oliver taking the win for Melbourne with 608 votes.
Jesus.
And then Christian Petrarca with 553 taking out second. And then a very well-deserved Stephen May taking out third with 473. And then Todd Viney, Jack Viney taking out 471 votes in fourth. And then the Beef Angus Brayshaw with 446 taking out fifth place for Melbourne.
Ed Langdon? Sif? Nah. All right,
No,
North
like
Melbourne. I don't know about this one, if I'm going to ask you. Although he only came good in the second half of the year. But first place, Jai Simpkin on 130. Second place, Luke Davies-Uniacke on 108.
Big fan of him.
Third place, Bailey Scott on 98. Like the look of him. Todd Goldstein just keeps going.
Consistency.
Fourth place on 93 votes. Then Luke McDonald, the one who battled hard down in defence, on 88. What's up?
Where's the garlic, tzatziki, lamb and chicken souvlaki? Where is he? Come on!
Are you happy with Simpkin beating Davies-Uniacke?
I reckon it was better if it was a draw. Yeah. But souvlaki, stiff. Souvlaki. Come on. And then heading over to Kane Corns Land in Port Adelaide. They haven't done theirs yet either. Nope. So we're going to skip that and go to...
Sure it'll be sometime this week.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it will be. Richmond Tigers with a very surprising full forward. Tom Lynch taking out the win with 60 votes. Just one vote more than Daniel Rioli on 59, taking out second
What a good move
place.
it has been moving him to the half-back flank.
I reckon that's the best move. Runs around more, racks it up more.
Yep. Uses the ball well.
Has more chance to use
dash.
it well. Make up for mistakes. And then third place, narrowly again, with 56 votes, the meatball.
Dion Prestia.
The man that got crushed by Tom Stewart, Dion Prestia. And then tied fourth, we had Liam Baker and Shai Bolton on 53 votes.
I like that.
I like that too.
I'm pretty confident with that one. St Kilda, this is pretty good as well. I think just about like the top three, I'm saying.
Yep.
Jack Sinclair easily won it, I think,
deserved.
with 174. And Callum Wilkie, the key defender, on 153. Jack Steele on 124. Tim Membry on 103 was a bit surprising. And Seb Ross on 102.
Narrow. Then heading over to No Cheer Cheer, second place sucks shit.
Has that shit been delivered to Buddy's house yet?
Oh, absolutely. Truckloads. Absolute truckloads. And that bloke shouldn't deserve a top 20 spot in the BNF at all. Okay. Another team that does their votes very differently. Cullen Mills was 662.
Is that more than Oliver? I want to have a look.
Yes, it was.
Oliver has 6 and 8.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very well deserved, though. Callum Mills. And then Chad Warner, 606, taking out second place, with James Rowbottom in third place with 544 votes. And then Luke Parker, 530 votes, taking out fourth place. And then Isaac Missing Heaney, taking out fifth place in 529 votes.
That's pretty solid, I think.
I reckon that's a very good leaderboard.
Another one that probably could have gone in with Nick Blakey, maybe.
I reckon 6 is nice for him.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know where he ended up finishing, but I thought he had a very good season, as did Justin McInerney. I thought was
correct.
Good too. West Coast, the defenders, as the ball was always bloody down there. Winner, Tom Barras, 182. Good season by him. Shannon Hearn, 149. Then we get back to at least a midfielder, Tim Kelly with 131. Then back to the key position with Jack Darling on 120 and Liam Duggan on 118.
Josh Kennedy stiff. Came second half. Good in the
Yeah.
Then heading over to not Fitzroy, sorry, Footscray.
Western Bulldogs.
Sorry, my bad, Tricky. Comes to me. Josh Dunkley with 231 votes, taking out the winner for the Bulldogs BNF.
His second BNF.
Correct. And then he's pissed off to Brisbane.
Well, it's not confirmed yet, is it? Because he's requested and they've got to get it done.
Yes.
Yeah, but it'll probably get done. But remember, he tried to get to Essendon a couple of years ago too.
Yeah, that's true.
But this one should get done, you'd think.
I'd hope.
Yeah.
I'd hope. I reckon he'd get more of a bit more ball, I reckon, than what he does.
He'll get probably a bit more midfield time than he is. They're playing him more like that high half forward.
I mean, with the midfield that Bulldogs have now, very hard to squeeze in there. Then taking out second place with Tom Liberatore with 211.
Great speech. See his speech?
Yes, I did. Very good.
Any questions?
Oh.
He's just a character, isn't he?
Oh, it's good. It's good to have those people in the game. And then Bjorn Borg with 180 votes, taking out third place.
Aaron Norton.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Just letting the listeners know who you're talking about. Some might not know.
Then
I know your nicknames. I know them.
Marcus Bontempelli taking out fourth with 174 votes, and then Jack McRae taking out fifth with 170. My skipper.
I got two people.
Oh,
Bailey Smith.
Yeah, that's stiff.
Adam Schlaw.
Very stiff. Actually, no.
And if he played the full season, I could argue Tim English.
I'm not sure about Norton. How the hell did that mate?
I would say if he played full season, I could argue Tim English too.
Aaron Norton, scratch. Treloar in. McRae, scratch. Bailey Smith in.
Smith played full season. He would have polled well in the Brownlow.
So what it should have been for Footscray, Josh Dunkley, Liberatore, Treloar, Bontempelli, then Smith. That's what we agree on.
Yep, I agree with that.
Fucking Norton.
Now, moving on to some news.
Here we
Brad
go.
Scott, Essendon coach. What do you think of this?
He just wants to be like his brother.
Well, Sam Draper, do you listen to 200 Plus? Do you listen to that?
I do. Yeah, I do.
He's like, someone like Essendon Geelong grand final next year. The two Scott brothers, lock it in. Imagine it.
That'd be very, very... That'd be nervy because I've got a lot of mates that go for Essendon too, and I've got heaps of them. We got Connor, we got Kai Davies, we got Alex, and we got James. A lot of Essendon supporters, so that would make me very nervous than what it was this year. And moving on to the Hawthorn saga.
What are your thoughts on that? It's a bit ugly. I don't think Clarko's going to be able to coach North after this.
I don't think so.
Like, I think everyone's well into it.
Really involve Clarko though?
Well, apparently Clarko's one of the main guys.
Oh, but I reckon I'm sorry, but you can't blame a coach for something like that. I reckon it's part of like not the board, like the board as well as the community of the Hawthorn Football Club. Mm-hmm. I'm blaming Jeff Kennett.
Whoa, bang, Jeff! See you later.
See you later, Jeff. Yep, done. That bloke's gone through so much shit and just been let off the hook. I reckon it's time for him to just get out.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. He's been there for a while and
get out.
Yeah, so but what we've heard is pretty appalling. If you ask me,
old people stink, so get out. They smell.
Oh god! Now moving on to some trade talk. Obviously, going to be a bit of a shorter episode this one here, guys, because not as much going on. But
no football.
Yeah, no football.
What's happening?
We're going to have to try and fill some more time, more jokes and more stuff to come on.
Lee couldn't get a joke today. I texted him.
Lee?
Lee?
That's average from you, Lee. Come on,
Lee?
Now. Come on now.
Come on, Lee.
Come on, Lee.
Goodness gracious.
Now, Jason Horne-Francis has requested a trade to South Australia, which is going to be Port Adelaide. What are your thoughts on this?
I want to start with you. What do you think?
He's gone.
Uno card. Do you reckon he's going?
He was always going.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason he signed was because Clarko, and now Clarko's unsure. He's like, well, I want out now. I want out now. I wonder what Cam Zurhaar's thinking.
As if North were in enough trouble as they were.
What are your thoughts on it, mate?
I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm saying it's a very neutral decision. Like, you're playing in a shit side and you want to go. It's very neutral. That's what you want to do. But I wouldn't say South Australia.
No.
Nah.
Well, that's where he's from.
I know that.
He's a bit homesick, mate.
Oh, God. Have a bag of concrete. Yeah, God. But, yeah, neutral decision. Get out of a shit club. Go to another shit club.
Put Adelaide aren't shit. Imagine that midfield in the next 10 years. Rosie, Butters, Horne-Francis.
Yeah, but
Wines.
I'm not about midfield, mate. I'm about the forward.
Then Wines, Georgiadis, Marshall.
Yes. Very good.
Yeah.
Dixon.
Do you want to take the next one, mate?
Blake Acres.
Yep.
To be traded to Carlton for a third-round pick.
They've stole this one here. I thought he had a very good season on the wing. He's a very handy player. I don't know why Freo weren't offering him much.
I don't know either. I don't know what the eyes of Freo are looking at, but in my eyes, like you just said, he had a very good season.
One of their better players, I reckon. I reckon he'll poll well in there. Oh, no, he would. I wonder where he placed in their BNF.
Oh, it would be top 10 for sure.
Yeah, I reckon too.
Yeah.
Toby Bedford has requested a trade to GWS.
This one got me.
Yeah, you didn't think he was going to go?
No, this one got me by surprise. Actually, I was very, very shocked when I saw this. When I woke up in one morning, I don't know what it was, but
yesterday, I think it was yesterday he requested.
Yeah, interesting. Mm-hmm. Very interesting.
Now it's got to get done though. It's one thing requesting it. Now it's with the management, player managers, the clubs, all negotiating a deal.
It's got to be done. Yeah.
Next one.
Ollie Henry has requested a trade to the Premiers.
Now, as a Geelong man, what are your thoughts on this?
I like it.
Like it? Yeah. Where does he fit?
Pocket.
He's a high flying marker though.
Pocket.
He's a high flying marker. He's taking Gary Rowan's spot.
Absolutely not.
He's similar player to Gary Rowan.
Do I have to pull up a statistic here?
He's a similar player to Gary Rowan.
I have to put up a statistic.
He's a similar player to Gary Rowan.
Triple M Footy today put on Instagram on the listener app. Geelong in 2022 when they played Gary Rowan. 12 wins, 0 losses at 179%. The guy is a gun. It's not. I know.
He's no gun, mate.
It's a factor on the team.
He's no gun, mate. He's no gun.
He is a gun at his forward pressure acts and what he does in that forward 50 to enhance a forward 50 rebound or enhance a turnover.
I'm just saying, you're going very tall if you're playing all four of them.
I reckon it's a great decision.
You're playing all four of them, you're very tall. You don't want to be too tall.
Yeah, but look at Hawkins tricky.
Like, you keep him rolling there. You're kicking out another young kid out there. You're kicking out maybe a Close or a Stengel.
Yeah, but Ollie Henry's young.
Yeah, so
he's turning 20 next year.
Yeah, so you're bringing in Ollie Henry. So what, you're going to just kick out Brad Close?
Interchange.
Brad Close finished 7th in your BNFs this year.
By the way I looked at it was... what did I work out yesterday? I think it was Close, Hawkins, Henry.
Well, he's not a pocket.
Stengel.
That's not a pocket. That's a half forward flank.
Oh, whatever the hell it is. No, it wasn't. No. We'll start deep first.
Okay.
Close, Hawkins, Henry, and then we'll go Stengel, Cameron, Rowan.
I'd rather have Stengel close to the goal than Henry.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Righto.
I don't think Stengel's a half forward. He's more of a forward pocket. Here's your Eddie bets.
I don't reckon he scored a goal in the grand final within the 30-metre mark. The 30-metre arc. Everything was outside 30 metres, and he played that half-forward role very well.
Now, Carl Amon is now a Hawk. He signed a 4-year deal. Port will receive a second round draft selection, which is currently picked 27 as compensation. What are your thoughts on that? He's not a bad player, Carl Amon.
Oh, not at all. Absolutely not. I reckon Hawthorn are very lucky.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
Just fixed straight on that, probably on the wing.
Hawthorn have won that.
Yeah, probably straight on the wing. Next one.
Essendon is among the clubs interested in Gold Coast tall forward Josh Corbett, along with Fremantle and Melbourne. Fill us in, Tricky.
He's a pretty handy player. I know I've seen him play a couple times with Gold Coast. He's just been pushed out lately, but in the VFL, he was having some dominant games, and he's only probably at that 21, 22, I want to say 23 age. So at first I thought he was a key forward because of the way he played, but then I searched he's only 190. So I wouldn't write him as a key forward. That's why I wrote tall forward.
Yep.
Because he plays as that marking type of player. So it could be one everyone looking at. You know, one of those ones that just can't push into the side, and you could come in and make him a valuable player to your team.
Okay. Oh, well said.
And then Essendon are to meet with Gold Coast midfielder / defender Jack Bowes, but Geelong still seem the front runner in this one. Do you want Jack Bowes? And apparently, if you want Jack Bowes, you want to play in midfield, not defence.
I mean, I'm going to say yes to this because I reckon for Geelong, we've won our premiership. We've done what we've needed to do. There's no harm of keeping the players we have now to have a crack at back-to-back, but there's no harm in that. But now's the time to play those players for one more year and seriously think about opening spots up at the moment. That's what I don't reckon as a whole management in Geelong, they kicked out Joel Selwood. I reckon that was just single-handedly Joel Selwood's decision just to retire.
Yep.
He's played 355 games. He's done what full-time premiership player for Geelong, premiership captain. He's done what he needs to do. So he's opened a spot up for something else.
Yep, and the trade officially opened today, and we've kicked off. We've already have 2 trades. Bobby Hill is signed and confirmed to come to Collingwood, and Collingwood have given GWS in return a future second rounder and this year's pick number 43. In exchange, Collingwood get Bobby Hill and pick 40 for this year.
There we go.
What do you think of that?
Not bad.
Yep.
Not bad.
And then there's the second one also. Tim Taranto is now a Tiger for picks 12 and 19.
GWS have won that.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
He's a very handy player.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very, very, very handy player because they could have pushed for an earlier pick than pick 12 probably. Or maybe even a player or something, you know.
Yeah. Well, originally Tim Taranto was a pick 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's 2017, so it's not that old ago.
No, it really isn't. Any cricket we're talking about?
There's currently right now, a Sheffield Shield is underway. Let me get the live scores
Western
up.
Australia v New South Wales.
Correct.
And we are playing at Perth, so the home of Western Australia. And then they elected to bowl as Western Australia won the toss, and New South Wales are 4 for 1-1-1.
Curtis Patterson at the number 3 is 37 not out at the moment. And Lance Morris, from his 11.2 overs, has taken 3 for 28.
Very good.
And then
Cricket's back.
Let's have a look at the upcoming. What have we got upcoming? England. Let's have a look at this.
Ooh.
Darryl Milan made 78 not out off 47 balls in a one-dayer.
Oh.
No, T20, sorry. But England made 3 for 209.
Jesus.
What's the date today? Tuesday. When's the next Sheffield Shield?
There's a lot of cricket happening on in Australia. Like they try to cram it in all in one season, which is fantastic. Got the Big Bash coming up too.
The 6th to the 10th at Allan Border Oval. You got Queensland versus Tassie Tigers.
Yes. And also coming up, we have the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2022, defending our title after winning it in Abu Dhabi.
What's the date today?
Wednesday
night. We've got our first T20 against West Indies.
Yes.
I just saw that.
That is true.
At Metricon Stadium, teams will be announced at the toss, but Australia are playing West Indies in a T20 series. I believe it's a 3-match series, I want to say.
Yes, it is.
And so that will be interesting as well, I reckon.
And then going back to the T20 World Cup, it starts on the 16th. That's very, very, very much around the corner.
November.
2 weeks.
World Cup starts on the 16th of October.
Yeah.
We need to get tickets.
Absolutely. That's very much around the corner. And
we need to get on the tickets, mate.
On the 16th, the first game is down at old G-Town.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to search up that for tickets.
Sri Lanka versus Namibia? Namibia?
I want to say Nambia.
Nambia.
That's what I want to go with.
My bad.
Do you want to, have you got the pools up there?
Have I got the...
Pools.
What's the pools?
Like the pool. Pool A, Pool B, Pool C.
Oh, the pool. Oh, the pools.
Is there the pools there or not?
Yes.
Do you want to read out the pools?
So in Group 1, Pool A, we have Afghanistan, Australia, and then... Oh, what's going on here? And England, and... Oh, that's not right. What's going on here? What? Group A, Group B. What the hell? Okay, I'm just going to name it. You do it. You do it, because I don't understand this crap. I just watch test matches. That's where the big timers play. Okay, no, I get this. So Group A, Yep.
is Namibia, men's, Netherlands, Sri Lanka, United Emirates.
Yep.
Then Group B is Ireland, Scotland, West Indies, Zimbabwe.
Yep.
And then Group 1 is the winner of Group A.
Okay.
So either Namibia, Netherlands, Sri Lanka, UAE.
Yep.
As well as Afghanistan, Australia, and Group B's runner-up.
Okay.
And then Group 2 is Group A's runner-up, Group B's winner, as well as Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, and South Africa. So you get that now, kind of.
There we go.
The Group A and Group B are playing off for a spot in the Group 1s, Group 2s. Few of those Group 1s, Group 2s spots are already sealed, like the main countries. Surprised West Indies have to play for a spot, though.
And squads have been announced too. My God. Oh, no, they haven't. So, in summary, all the countries we have playing in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup this year from October to November. Afghanistan, and then we have our Aussies, and then we have Bangladesh, England, India, Ireland, Netherlands, New Zealand, and then we have Pakistan, Scotland, South Africa, Sri Lanka, United Arab Emirates, and West Indies and Zimbabwe.
And before you get onto your blow-up, I just want to pull up, so we'll get on to talk about some Victoria Premier Cricket, which kicks off this week. Obviously, awesome. I'm pretty sure I'm doing the first because it's at home.
Ooh.
And then in the first, we got Melbourne versus Dandy.
Yes.
It's an 11 o'clock start, and it's a one-dayer.
Ooh.
Then you got Frankston Peninsula versus Footscray, Geelong versus Greenvale Kangaroos. Where is Greenvale, by the way? Do you know?
No idea.
Let's have a look. I'll tell you, I want to find out whereabouts it is.
And I'll just cut you out there. The KFC BBL, the 12th one in a row, starts on the 13th of December with the first match in Canberra at Manuka Oval with Sydney Thunder versus the Stars.
Greenvale's near Craigieburn. There you go.
There we go.
Then you got Essendon versus Camberwell Magpies, Kingston Hawks versus Northcote, Carlton versus Paran. The one I'll be covering, Casey South Melbourne versus Melbourne University, Ringwood v St Kilda, and Fitzroy v Richmond. And I believe that would be the same for all grades.
And don't forget to dial in to see Tricky commentate at Casey South Melbourne.
Oh, yeah. So Casey South Melbourne seconds then are playing at Melbourne Uni. But so it's the same. They just switch it around like
Melbourne Uni. Wonder if we'll see Jimmy Pattinson play for Melbourne Uni.
Isn't he a dandy boy?
Nah, he usually plays for Melbourne Uni sometimes.
I thought he was a dandy boy, not going to lie.
Pretty
sure he's a dandy boy. Yeah,
I think.
And I just want to give a shout out to some big scores that I saw on the weekend.
Oh, wow, we.
So I was watching...
I have the Bluetooth for this roadcaster.
When you I was watching it on the live cricket.
Here we go.
Former guest on this show for Tricky's Chats, Lucas Light.
Oh, yes.
148
I did
off
see
119 balls. When I first looked at it, I believe he was 107 off 104.
Very good.
Then he's gone on to do 148 off 119. 17 fours to go along with 2 sixes. And Trent Laney also made 78 off 65.
And what club is that from?
Devon Meadows.
Oh, very good. Now, I'll travel to my side of town and the team that I played in at Clyde in B grade. Another big score that was witnessed in our side. Shout out to Bo Hawkins. Made 107 off his 85 with 13 fours.
Good innings.
4 sixes. Very good innings. And also...
What's he like? What's he like as a bloke?
Oh, very great bloke.
Yeah.
Very great bloke. Very good person to talk to and make friends with like that. And then another person, this bloke's hard to make friends with, but he's a freaking funny bloke and he's just... He'll tell you how it is. Barney Knowles. 85 off his 114.
Wait.
Barney Knowles.
As in the bowler.
Oh, yeah, the Pom. Barney.
Since when can he bat?
Oh, he batted. Oh, yeah.
When I played him, he batted at 10.
Yep.
Where was he batting here?
He's opening. Unbelievable. What a turnaround.
They just flipped the scorecard over. No wonder you're batting at 3. They flipped it over.
Yeah, we're going to skip third. And then our fourth batsman as well came in with a quick fire, 70 off his 50 balls. Gavin Adams. Very well done.
Gavin. Yep.
Oh, Gavin. Yes.
Let's have a look if there was any other. Let's go West Gippsland. Let's have a look if there was any other big scores. Let's have a look. Well, Tirridon 5-2-44. No, not really.
Oh, good old Callum O'Hare. Very, very, very good batsman. And
captain coach of Tirridon, believe.
I think so. But very, very good batsman. Has been for very some time. Made a 63 off his 77 with 8 fours and 1 6.
Very nice.
And the only way he looked like he was getting out was a run out. That was it.
Very interesting.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't mention that the guy who bowled you out, who, mind you, I'm pretty sure is a kid, who got you out? Westra. He also made 79 or 67.
Oh, he was about my age. But, like...
Holty.
Seriously?
Holty. I looked at his stats, mate. He was playing under 16s last year.
Was he?
Yep.
But serious 17, I don't care. But seriously, the one fucking nut that was left for the day was, to me, first fucking ball. Right between bat and pad got me an off stump. Oh, could have saved it for anyone else.
What was his innings like, though?
Boring.
Oh, yeah, boring. 79 off 60-something balls, though.
Oh, he didn't hit a run off me.
More than a run a ball. Well, you didn't last very long until you did your back, mate.
Yeah, I know. I'm very bad when it comes to...
Last time I played him, he got run out for a duck and then rolled his ankle second ball. Coming in absolutely hungover. Rocked up with the sunnies on.
You're a dick.
Oh, all right.
And nothing's been...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, I did forget you did need the Bluetooth. Is it there?
That is true, and I do have it on here.
I'll turn mine off.
I'll connect now. Righto. I'll start off with introduction here. All done. Yep, it's connected.
All right, yep.
All good. Rightio. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. Rightio. Okay. Holty's blow up today.
Just one?
Just the one today. But it's... I'm not going to say it's long. I'm going to say it's a nice medium pacer, this is. So me. Your brother. Corey Dialton.
Wasn't bad, was he?
That's his name, isn't it? Yeah. That's his name. Yep, okay. Wasn't bad.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
Oh, please. I did say to you, and I've said this many, many times, to get him on this podcast a few times as a co-host. I regret that decision now. I'm on your side now, Tricky. Fucking hell. Couldn't tie 3 words together, the bloke. Seriously. My goodness gracious. Talks like a mouse, by the way. Get closer to the mic. And we'll just play a few footy as well.
Junior footy or even like senior footy clubs pre-season program to a Stingrays program.
You go.
I'm not super sure. I haven't really had the opportunity to be at a senior club yet to sort of experience their sort of pre-seasons, but I'd say they'd be pretty similar in the fact that you're sort of training multiple times a week and a lot of running and stuff. So, Corey, go on.
Obviously, like junior footy, there's no real pre-season at all. You just rock up, have a kick. And then, like I did 16s pre-season and then a few senior pre-season, and they're pretty similar. Probably more skills done at Stingrays. Not more about running and stuff at seniors and more nuffies, obviously.
That wasn't about it. What's the difference between like a... That wasn't a terrible answer.
Reckon?
That wasn't a terrible answer. It's not wrong.
I know we gave stick to that bloke that sat there, across there, for talking and making people go to sleep. That was just as bad. Come on. I could have had a freaking 2-hour nap sleeping to that, listening to that. Seriously. Come on. Corey. Oh, goodness gracious. And here's some more as well. Oh, God, I wish this worked.
Yeah, and your
name. Except the big name.
Hey?
Except the big name misses a few, doesn't he? My seat.
What is he talking about?
I don't know, it must be an inside joke.
What's he talking? What is that? What is it? It's like a rat crawling across the ground in the Love Shack trying to get some cheese. What? It's like a fly coming around in here. What's going on here? This is ridiculous. Unbelievable. And just like after he finishes, the amount of awkwardness that's in the room as well. Like, in the room. And then we'll go to another video as well.
On the footy, sort of settled down. And then, just played footy.
Lots of handballs.
Now, he's given shit here for Mitch and Finn for a lot of handballs.
No, just Mitch.
Just Mitch?
Yeah.
For a lot of handballs.
Him and Finn gave him a bit.
Corey is the handball king. Come on, man. He would have had about 23 handballs unless it was a nice bullet kick to the big old Holt, which was fine. I'm happy with that. But he's the handball king, and he's going to stick with that name. Good old Corey D'Alton. And then moving on to another one. You. Our fearless leader, our host.
What did I do?
Trick, culture man D'Alton.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
I know we gave stick to Dill. We're going back to Dill again for he can't host. What's happening to your abilities, man? What's going on
What do you
here?
mean?
What's going? Connor and I have been talking about this a long time.
Oh,
What's going on with the abilities?
You literally told me the other day you're a great host. Do you want me to pull that message up? Tricky, I know you're a great host. You're sucking me off, mate. You're all over me.
There's nothing wrong with the occasional suck off, okay? But what's going on here?
Moving on more to the NAB League stuff. Mitch is described as a big-bodied midfielder. What's your skin folds like, mate?
You can't ask someone their skin folds.
It was a joke.
What the hell? That's like going up to Connor. You're a fat fuck. What's going on here?
If you were here...
Unbelievable. You can't say that. You're basically calling him Tom Hawkins.
If you were here like you were supposed to be, that was teed up between all
gracious.
That was teed up between all the boys.
I'm very sorry.
That was teed up between all the boys as a little joke. Mitch knew it was coming. It was just a little joke.
Sorry, Mitch. That's just our bad host just here.
He knew it was coming.
Oh, unbelievable stuff. Then moving on to another one. Some of the questions that you asked were a bit odd too. You get a little bit nervy, don't you, when you get a bit of guests in here? You get a little bit nervy. I remember when
Is this the same bloke you didn't rock up, or like honestly, give me shit and not rocking up?
I remember when we had Jar in here. He got a little bit shaky. He got a little bit nervy.
I hadn't met the bloke. I hadn't met the bloke. Like honestly, all I seen him was on a TikTok screen. I hadn't met him.
Your introduction was a little bit.
I fucked
a little bit shaky. Get a little bit shaky. It's all right. It's okay. We'll just refer to this one as well.
One was like, who's your favourite Instagram follower that you follow? That's probably the weirdest.
How's your Instagram account going?
I've been locked out of it at the moment.
No, that was a good one. Beat that up well.
Now, I know the topic here
one
was weird
like,
questions.
Who's your favourite?
I know the topic here was weird questions, and he had an Instagram follower as a question. I understood this. But you here, how's your Instagram follower, mate? Leave the funny stuff to the man that sits next to my left and to me. Tricky D'Alton, we had 3 in 1 here. Weird question, we had you not being funny, and we had Corey going on like a rat again, chasing his cheese.
That was funny, because you know what? The reason I teed that up was because Mitch has been locked out of his Instagram account for a week.
Okay.
So now you get the joke.
Oh,
so I bring up Instagram, they go, oh, by the way, how's your Instagram account going?
And then we go on to the second vid.
It was a good stitch-up, Jacques, mate. They all rated it. Great stitch-up.
I'm glad you're replying to these, because now I'm getting some information. But
now you're saying how they're not that bad.
Okay.
Take it back a bit?
No. This is a blow-up for a reason.
He's fallen back a bit, though.
And then video 6.
I sort of just, at the moment, just trying to train for the combine, and then I'll have a couple of weeks off then, and then, get back into running and gym and stuff like that to hopefully, get myself on the AFL list, and then, just try and prepare for that.
Big body mid, you don't need gym.
Yeah, I'd probably just...
Big body gym.
I'm sorry, Tom and Jerry. Did you run past? Sorry, did the B movie just auction in here or something? Whatever. Get some volume in you, Corey. Come on, man. We're trying to go somewhere with this podcast.
Not everyone has to yell.
We're not going anywhere with this podcast. What number am I on here?
4.
This all the time, okay? You got to have some volume.
Oh no! Now you're hurting my ears, mate.
Goodness
You're going a bit over the top now.
Me, Corey. Foss would know better. All right.
Oh, he would be able to talk to him, mate. Come on. Yeah, it was a really good effort out there. Come on, what
it wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all.
The devil there he is outside.
Outside. Oh, Fossy.
The punch star running around out there.
Oh, goodness. And then... How many got here? Okay, righto. And then we go on to...
A lot of people... For someone who picked up a split shift instead of coming in to help me with the interview...
Oh, believe me.
You're critiquing me a lot here. Why don't you actually contribute to the podcast for once? You pick up a split shift... Oh, sorry, I won't be able to make it. I've got the split shift, mate. How about coming in here and helping out for once? God! Oh, I want to take over Marty's shit. Well, with those fucking efforts you're not going to. All right? Don't get back playing bowling cricket. How the hell have you done that in 3 overs? You rolled your ankle another time. Maybe cricket's not your sport.
I'm sorry, but whose segment is this?
Just taking over, mate.
Whose segment is this?
5.
Copyright.
No.
Find your own material. Find your own material.
2.
Find your own
1.
material. Find your own material. I've told you I'll help you get some more.
Holty's blow up. That is exactly right. And it is still mine. Okay. You again in your shit questions. You should audition for that Brownlow shit questions thing. You should audition for that.
I thought I was very good.
Garbage.
Got to ask it, the loss, how did it feel, and what was it like to, it's a bit touchy subject, I guess, but like, how was the experience playing in the grand final? How disappointed were you? Grand final.
You don't ask someone their grand final loss.
Oh yeah, you do.
You
do. Oh yeah, you do. Oh yeah, you do.
That's like me going.
So are you sitting there telling me no one's asked Sydney players what the loss was like? Yes, they have.
But you just don't do that.
But they have.
That's what good reporters
make
friends with players. Good reporters make friends with the players.
You can't just sit there and not talk about your loss.
You
can ask them, and then they can sit there and go, "Yeah, they were just too good." Blah 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 blah.
You can hear the tone in Finn's voice, just how.
I can guarantee you one. I can tell you one thing. You clearly don't pay attention to the podcast. That was Mitch talking, not Finn. You idiot.
Don't care. They both got very similar voices, actually.
Don't agree at all there. Okay.
Whatever. I don't care. You don't ask a question about a grand final loss, Tricky. It's like me going up to you. How was Dom Sheed, mate?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was
bullshit!
It wasn't bad.
This is a different you.
I still think. I still think it was a block.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
I still think it was a block.
What have you eaten today? Every time I'd mention dumb shit, you'd fucking chop my head off.
I've always said it. I thought it was a block, but at the same time, I'm not so mad because it was a clutch finish. That has always been my answer.
And then going on again, he backs it up with this question.
How good is Will?
Yeah, that's footy.
Now, of all the hype, I've got to ask, how good is Will Ashcroft?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah,
They don't want to answer that. You did what?
I knew that one was coming.
An idiot.
Well, I got to know. They played him.
I understand that. I know they played against Sandringham.
You would have asked something like that. No. Yeah, you would have. What would you have come with? Oh, my name's Holty.
Absolutely. I would have taken over the show.
My name's Holty. Are you a fan of the Tomahawk? Oh,
absolutely.
Are you a fan of the Tomahawk? Geelong just won the premiership.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd go nuts over that as well.
I want to be Billy Brownless. I can't be original myself. That one hit you hard, didn't it? That one hurt.
That's just disgusting.
That hurt.
That's just
that hurt, didn't it, mate?
Disgusting from you.
That hurt.
Now I know how Deal feels.
I'm just saying, this is one of your worst blow-ups.
It really isn't.
This is your worst blow-up by far.
Just because it's directed at you and your brother.
This is your worst blow-up by far.
Absolutely not.
I've
had worse.
Name one worse.
I can't remember because I'd bagged so many other people. But this is one of the best.
No, this is very low.
You're interrupting me. This is why it's bad.
All right, go on. What else you got?
Interrupting me.
What else you got?
And just like the level, and also going back to this, the level of awkwardness that was in that interview as well, like in the last podcast.
How can I control that?
It was very, very awkward as well.
How can I control that?
Because not backing up that question of grand final loss, then Will Ashcroft, like you could just hear him like, yeah, they're right.
Oh, well, you got to make them feel awkward. You got to get them ready for the big time.
And Mitch and Finn, I do know them. They probably don't know me for a bonus. So, great footballers. I hope they have a fantastic future. I hope they get drafted. I apologise for not being there. See, you interrupted me again, and you said that earlier. If I wasn't there, I was going to apologise. But in summary, I know I'm not excellent at this as well, but English, man.
It was English.
English and speaking. I know it was in English. I
spoke well.
I know it wasn't pork. No, I'm not having a go at you.
Oh, me.
Not having a go.
I was going to say me. What?
I'm not having a go at you. Your English is better than mine. But Mitch and Finn, English, okay?
He's gone at the guess.
I know.
Oh, no. He's gone at the guess.
Yes, I've gone at the guess.
I know a part of this.
Okay. But English, okay? I went over the podcast last week. Okay. I'm not afraid to say this. This is probably a lot of humour. They're probably going to like this. But I went over the podcast and it was fantastic. It was good by you. It was actually good.
Thank you.
It was good. In summary, it was good. But I'm having a dig at it for humour.
Yeah, no, go for it.
But there was 32. That was pretty good. 32. That was a pretty good experience.
You actually sat there and counted?
Yeah, I actually did. I had a day off today and I counted. I swear to God, I'm going to go back on my phone because I've written a script here on my phone. All right. Counted 32 pretty goods. It was pretty good.
I just got one thing to say. The interview was pretty good.
Leave the funny stuff to Connor and I, please. I'll tell you right now, boys.
Wait.
Oh, no.
There's a draft. Breaking draft.
Can
I interrupt for that?
Go.
It's just loading up my phone.
This is a very long blow up. There's been a lot of interruptions.
It just says Demon joins Here we go. Load. Jaden Hunt joins Eagles as an unrestricted free agent.
Oh wow.
The Demons will receive a round 3 pick, currently pick 52 in return.
Not bad.
So there you go. I just thought that was worthy of interrupt. Anyways,
worthy. But I'll tell you right now, boys, Mitch and Finn. No, I'm acting like the Foss now. I've got my hand going. I'll look directly at the camera. Mitch and Finn. Tell you right now, when you are drafted, and I hope you do, the chick reporters, so you got your Daisy Pearce, your Abby Holmes. Not too sure about Kelly Underwood, but
Sarah Jones.
All those chick reporters that'll come into the future as well. This is sort of building like a wisdom too. I've taken over Connor's wisdom. But they are going to pick you on the field after a game-winning match or a grand final winning match. This is why they go up to Dangerfield and sell it all the time. Because their English is so good, and the chicks love to hear a smooth talker as well. Gets them really on task.
Tell you what, Dangerfield was a shocker at the All-Australian.
Oh, yeah, he was.
He was shocking.
He was pretty bad.
Okay, good. I thought I was the only one who thought that.
He was pretty bad, actually. And also, I'm having another dig at Mitch and Finn as well. Yeah, I'm having a go again.
No one's going to want to come back on.
How many times did you hear him laugh in the videos I just played before?
Yeah.
What do you reckon they sound like? Beavis and Butthead! What's going on here? Oh, man. Yeah, that's it. Holty's out.
No one's going to want to come back on. I had a guest. I had a guest lined up later this week and next week. They're not going to want to come on now.
Oh, they will. They'll want to. But, yeah, it wasn't my best, but
yeah,
there was a lot of interruptions.
You were trying to go, oh, yeah, it wasn't my best, but it wasn't, was it?
It was like my throwing on the weekend.
But no, anything else you want to touch on before we let go? And I can confirm we have...
You're even nervous right now. You're moving the mic like this. Look at you.
Anyways, I'm going to continue the podcast on my own. Tristan is now on YouTube. I've had enough of his shit. No, don't.
Did Corey have a reply as well? I did hear this.
Yeah, do you want me
I did hear it in the background.
Okay, I'll put it goes for 15 seconds.
What's the Handball King one?
Just got to connect it. Turn your Bluetooth off.
Sorry, mate. Sorry. Oh, but is there any other sport talk?
Not really. We've got a couple of guests lined up coming up, though.
Oh.
How are we going with Mr. Umpire?
Had any contact with his brother at all. Has not. I texted him the other week. Is it okay if we can still have Simon on the podcast? Ghost.
Left on scene?
So he's done the old, what's his name? Prime time.
Oh, no, don't.
Fuck you, Tristan. I don't even need to listen to your bullshit, lad. Fucking 40-year-old version, lad. Oh! I don't need to hear your bullshit. The guest wouldn't be on the show if it wasn't for me, lad. Don't forget that shit.
To be fair, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
That doesn't come back on me. That comes back on you.
He's not wrong there, though.
Does that come back on me?
40-year-old version.
Oh, please. God.
You look like a 40-year-old virgin. Oh, he's hit you with a 40-year-old.
Hey, at least I look like Steve Carell. I'm happy with that.
40-year-old virgin. Oh, no.
I'm happy with Steve Carell. Hey! I can't sit in the office.
Great show, by the way.
Oh, very good.
But no, is there any other sport talk?
I don't reckon it is. There's no Lee's joke. Any
shocking by Lee?
Yeah.
Bit shocking if you ask me. And shocking by Connor.
Yeah.
You know he's got a bandage. We can tell it while he's on here because stuff him because he doesn't turn up. We can embarrass him. There was supposed to be a normal joke. Thursday night, cricket training.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Sky ball goes up. They're doing catches in the dark. What's Connor do? Dropped it through his hands and smacks him straight in the head.
Please tell me you put the picture of his head.
I can put it on the socials.
Oh, please.
Everyone's been asking him, what's the go of your head? Because he's got like a little bandage over it now. Do you know what he's been using?
What's he been using?
Oh, the wife's pregnant. The pregnant wife. He keeps blaming his wife.
Oh,
I was like, you can't do that.
Say that.
He's been blaming his wife, the pregnant wife. Pregnant wife. Shut up. Just learn to catch, mate.
But how does that work with a bandage on his head?
I don't know.
What did the baby shoot out to his head? What the hell?
Jeez, that was a quick pregnancy.
Jesus.
But yeah, stuff you kind of not turning up, we're going to embarrass you, mate.
It's a big cut.
Learn to hold your catches.
Please put the video of that on the YouTube.
The photo, yeah.
The photo on the
yeah, I can put it up. I can put it up.
That is a big cut too.
Yeah, that 1:03, yep.
I reckon the seam just went straight on him.
Probably.
Oh, that was a big cut.
Yeah, it was. He puts in, I'm Harry Potter.
That was drier than sand.
It was.
That was so bad.
That's why no one replied. No one replied to him.
Goodness gracious.
No one replied. But yeah, other than that, is there anything else you'd like to talk about? We've hit the hour mark again. I didn't think we were going to, but we did.
Oh, but we did. I mean, the blow-up took up 20 minutes of it, so that was all right.
The blow-up from the 40-year-old version,
Hey. It's everyone's favourite segment.
Yep.
No, not really. No. Oh! too long. Obviously, we've been hearing the drafts as well. I actually clicked the wrong button there. It was actually meant to be...
We'll hear this time.
Very good. Last night we had last weekend now, we had the Singapore Grand Prix.
Saturday night, would you say? Last weekend, as in grand final weekend or not?
No,
Saturday night?
It's Monday.
Yeah, so Saturday night, yeah.
Yeah. We'll skip through all the practice and qualifying crap. We'll go straight to the race. The winner was Sergio Perez with second and third, both Ferrari of Leclerc and Carlos Sainz. Here we go. Fourth, Lando Norris. Fifth,
Dan Ricciardo.
He's back, baby.
Look out, the Formula 1 move.
Come on, Aussie, come on. Come on, Aussie, come on. He's back in the points.
Come on, Dan.
Very good. And driver of the day.
Dan Ricciardo.
Come on, Aussie, come on. Oh, very good. Oh, that's about it, actually.
He's good mates with Jack Rewald, isn't he? Pretty sure.
Very good mate to Jack Rewald,
Yes.
and as well as the West Coast Eagles Football Club, because he goes for West Coast as well.
Yeah, very nice,
Yes.
very nice.
Very nice.
But other than that, is that about it you got?
That's about all I've got. Is there any news at all?
Not that I know of it. I've been
just
hearing,
put majority
a bit of
trade
golf, but I'm not into golf. Oh, do you want to talk a bit about, you watched last night?
What did I watch?
Rugby?
last night? Bit of rugby. Oh,
Did you watch the granny?
yeah, I did actually. Yes, I did.
I'm going to talk a bit about that, then I'll sign off and do our, little things.
Very good. I'll go back
I'm
to the scores.
I can't get into the rugby. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not going
Can't get into it?
I'm not going to sit here and say I can, because I don't think I can. Like, I've tried. I've been to a Storm game.
Yep.
Went with my uncle. He's
There's a lot of rules to understand.
Yeah, he's a Melbourne Storm member.
Yep.
So I did go to a game. We gave it a crack, and I just couldn't.
It's a lot of rules.
This wasn't
yeah.
me.
It is.
I'll put it on like State of Origin that, because there's always a bit of biff
it's
in there.
always a bit of biff, absolutely. It's well the best players coming as well. So on Sunday, last night, we had the NRL Grand Final with the Penrith Panthers coming off with the Parramatta Eels, which Parramatta Eels haven't won a Grand Final since 1986. Mm-hmm. So fairly long time, when the Panthers won last year. So it started off with halftime score of 18-0
Oh Jesus!
to
I
Penrith.
did see that.
And then
Penrith, I think I heard them say they've been in the last 3 grand finals. Is that correct?
Correct.
Have they won them?
Correct.
They haven't won them all though, have they?
No, they haven't. No.
Have they won one of them or not?
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
And Eels made a little bit of a comeback with 2 tries, 2 conversions to make their 12 points. But the Penrith Panthers ran away again with the win with 28-12 at full time down at...
Were they your pick going into it?
Oh, Penrith Panthers. They're very lot stronger than Parramatta Eels. And Penrith Panthers have gone back-to-back.
Lovely.
I think...
Who did they beat last? They beat Storm? No,
they beat Rabbitohs last year.
it, yep. Storm got knocked out by Rabbitohs, I think, last year.
Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
I know a little bit.
You do. I'm not sure who the Dally M was again. I'll need to find his face.
It was... I forgot his name.
Need to find his face.
He has the long hair.
Was it long hair, was it?
Yes.
Oh, God. No, it wasn't him.
What?
I know who you're talking about. It wasn't him.
No. Just search up Deli M. I can't remember his name.
Was it Dylan Edwards?
Rugby.
No, not Dally M. Oh, fuck me. Clive Churchill for the grand final. Dally M winner, which is like a Brownlow for the NRL, was Nico Hines.
Yes, it. Long hair, see if I've gone there. Yep.
That's exactly right. And Clive Churchill, which is your Norm Smith for your rugby as well, best on in a grand final, was, in fact, Dylan Smith.
Nice.
Very good for the Penrith Panthers. So that's it for rugby. That's it for AFL. And it is cricket and golf season in Australia.
Go!
Yes.
Now,
and
anything else you want to talk about?
A little bit news, actually. A little bit about golf. LIV. Do you understand all that? LIV PGA Tour. Do you understand all that? No, not at all.
Is LIV the new one?
LIV is the new one. So you've obviously
from?
you've obviously had for over 100 years. You've had the PGA Tour, how that works, but LIV is another tour that's been opening up and that's been
that's where all the money is coming in. They're paying them lots of money.
Taking off money off PGA Tour, and it's a lot different. Like players have to wear pants in PGA Tour. They can wear shorts now. They can wear Crocs if they want to.
There's more free world.
Free world. Yep. Exactly right.
That's why people go in there too, and the money's good.
Exactly right. Cam Smith has won 4 tournaments this year, and he got it paid $100 million to go to LIV.
But who's owning it? Isn't it former golf people?
Former golf people, Phil Mickelson, and Greg Norman.
There we go. Yep.
And one of my favourites, Adam Scott, has been in contention to move over to LIV, and fellow Aussies Mark Leishman and Jason Day, as well as Cameron Smith, the Open winner of this year, have been wanting him to come over to LIV. And Greg Norman is actually a big hero of Adam Scott. And he gave a little bit of a back chat to the LIV in an interview the other week on PGA Tour, and Adam Scott said, "I'll come over if they make me a fair offer." So a bit of contention, but it looks like he's leaning over to LIV, Adam Scott. Yes, that's about it for golf from me.
Yeah, I reckon they'll just about wrap up the episode there. Thanks, guys, for listening. As always, let's keep our notification bells on for the Apple Podcast, Spotify, and YouTube. Get on the YouTube. That one, make sure you tune in the little one with Finn and Mitch. The views are going up a bit there on the YouTube.
Oh, they will now.
And, so tune into that. And don't forget the TikTok. We can't forget about that, and just keep sharing it around. We've got some big guests coming on, some more draft prospects coming on. Ooh. One might have been in the Vic Championship Australian team, and one might be a former VFL player. Oh. So keep in the loop and keep listening. Share it around. And anything else, Holty, before I sign off?
Nothing at all.
Piss poor by Colin, so I've got to say. But thanks for listening, guys, and we'll see you next week. See you guys.